The Marvel Universe is full of iconic battles that spark countless debates among fans, and one of the most thrilling matchups to consider is the showdown between Agatha Harkness and Dark Phoenix, otherwise known as Jean Grey. Both characters have immense power, but they wield it in very different ways. Agatha, with her deep understanding of dark magic, and Jean Grey, with the overwhelming power of the Phoenix Force, represent two different sides of cosmic and mystical power. In this battle of sorcery versus raw cosmic energy, who would come out on top? This speech will break down the strengths, weaknesses, and capabilities of each character, and try to predict how this monumental clash might unfold. Agatha Harkness, the master of dark magic. Agatha Harkness has been a prominent figure in the Marvel Universe for decades, serving both as a mentor and antagonist to some of the most powerful superheroes in Marvel Comics. A witch of immense power, Agatha is an expert in the manipulation of magic, particularly the darker, more forbidden aspects of sorcery. While she is not as well known as some of the most powerful magical beings in the Marvel Universe, such as Doctor Strange or the Scarlet Witch, Agatha's skill with magic and her deep knowledge of the mystical arts are unmatched in many ways. One of her most notable traits is her mastery over the mystical energies that govern reality. She is capable of manipulating the fundamental forces of the universe, bending time, space, and the very fabric of reality to her will. Agatha is also skilled in the creation of powerful magical wards and protective spells, which could potentially shield her from any attacks the Dark Phoenix might throw at her. Her knowledge of dark magic also allows her to summon various demons, spirits, and creatures from other dimensions to do her bidding. However, Agatha's most significant advantage in a battle with Jean Grey would be her experience. Agatha has been around for centuries and has honed her magical abilities over time. While the Phoenix Force is incredibly powerful, it is also unpredictable, and Jean Grey has struggled to control it at times. Agatha, on the other hand, has no such limitations when it comes to her magic. She understands the consequences of her actions and is careful in her use of her powers. This could give her an edge in a prolonged battle, especially if she can exploit Jean's inability to fully control the Phoenix Force. Jean Grey, the Phoenix Force. Now, let's turn our attention to Jean Grey, whose connection to the Phoenix Force has made her one of the most powerful beings in the entire Marvel Universe. The Phoenix Force is an ancient cosmic entity that embodies the power of creation and destruction. It has existed since the dawn of time, and its influence has been felt across the universe in countless ways. When Jean Grey becomes the host of the Phoenix Force, she gains access to godlike powers, including the ability to manipulate matter on a molecular level, manipulate energy, and even control time and space. Jean's connection to the Phoenix Force makes her one of the most formidable opponents anyone could face. The Phoenix Force can resurrect the dead, manipulate matter on an atomic scale, and create or destroy entire planets with a single thought. It is the embodiment of life and death, and it has the power to remake the universe as it sees fit. When Jean is fully in control of the Phoenix Force, she has the power to reshape reality itself, making her an incredibly dangerous foe. However, as powerful as the Phoenix Force is, it is not without its flaws. Jean Grey, at times, has struggled to control the Phoenix, and when it becomes too overwhelming, it has consumed her mind, leading to uncontrollable outbursts of power. This loss of control is one of the most significant weaknesses of the Phoenix Force. In a battle against Agatha Harkness, it's possible that the unpredictable nature of the Phoenix Force could be its downfall. Agatha, with her knowledge of magic, could potentially exploit this instability, using her spells and magical wards to destabilize Jean's connection to the Phoenix Force. The battle, magic versus cosmic power. So, how would this battle play out if these two titans clashed? On one hand, we have Agatha, whose dark magic and centuries of experience would give her an edge in terms of strategic thinking and preparation. She would likely start the battle by using her magical knowledge to neutralize any advantage the Phoenix Force might offer. Agatha could summon mystical barriers to protect herself from the raw cosmic power of the Phoenix and even create illusions or traps to deceive Jean and force her to lose control of the Phoenix Force. On the other hand, Jean's connection to the Phoenix Force is nearly limitless in terms of raw power. The Phoenix Force can manipulate reality itself, and Jean, when in full control, could obliterate Agatha with a single thought. The Phoenix's power is not bound by time or space, meaning that it could attack Agatha from multiple dimensions at once, making it difficult for the witch to defend herself. Additionally, the Phoenix has the ability to resurrect itself, so even if Agatha were able to land a blow, it might not be enough to stop Jean permanently. However, the key factor here would be control. While Jean Grey is incredibly powerful, her connection to the Phoenix Force is often volatile. Agatha, with her cunning and deep understanding of magic, might be able to use this to her advantage, exploiting Jean's occasional loss of control to land a decisive blow. Agatha's experience in manipulating magical forces could allow her to counteract the Phoenix's cosmic power, at least temporarily, giving her a fighting chance. Who would win? In the end, the battle would likely come down to which combatant could control their powers better. Agatha's dark magic is incredibly potent, but Jean's connection to the Phoenix Force is nearly unrivaled in terms of raw destructive potential. If Jean could maintain control over the Phoenix, she would likely be able to overwhelm Agatha with sheer cosmic power. However, if Agatha could exploit the instability of Jean's powers, she might be able to outmaneuver the Phoenix Force and ultimately claim victory. Ultimately, it seems that while Agatha has the tools and experience to challenge Jean, the Phoenix Force's sheer power would be difficult to overcome. However, if the battle dragged on long enough and Jean lost control of the Phoenix, Agatha could take advantage of that weakness. The outcome is uncertain, but one thing is clear: it would be a battle for the ages, one that would test both combatants to their limits. Conclusion: the final result. So, who would win in a fight between Agatha Harkness and Dark Phoenix, Jean Grey? The answer is not entirely clear, as it depends largely on the circumstances of the battle. If Jean is able to maintain control of the Phoenix Force, her cosmic power would likely be too much for Agatha to handle. However, if Agatha can exploit Jean's weaknesses and the unpredictable nature of the Phoenix Force, she could find a way to claim victory. In the end, while the Phoenix Force's raw power is difficult to match, Agatha's deep understanding of magic and her cunning could allow her to find a way to defeat even the most powerful beings in the universe. Ultimately, it's a battle that would depend on both characters' ability to control their powers and outwit their opponent. But one thing is certain: it would be an epic clash that would go down in Marvel history. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.